Moon. Ominous in the Sky. Chapter 4. Moon and Fate. We now know what that moon is. We now know what Shana is. We now know who Diaz is. And we know who Rose is. But do we know what we're doing about it? That's the question. We can't go back. No, we're a bit stuck here right now. But we don't need to go back there. We've got everything in Velweb for the moment. We do need to go back there for the Dragoons, but we are on the way to a city of Winglies, apparently. Ulara. The Forest of the Winglies isn't the only place where there are Winglies. We already knew that from Lennis, and a little bit from Lloyd, because, well, Lloyd, I don't think is from either one as well. Let's hope that our sort of entrance into Ulara is a little bit easier than the Forest of Winglies. No words, Rose? No. We are in the desert. The desert is actually very easy to get through. Honestly. There are no actual random encounters. All the encounters are on the map. They will come to you. You can avoid them. And it's pretty much a straight shot to get through here to the next destination. However, and it's a big however, to get all the items in this place, that's where it gets to be a pain. So honestly, if you're going to go through this place and you want all the items, get a map, because this will make it a heck of a lot easier for you. I have a map on me, but essentially to just get where you're going to, just don't fall down any holes. What do I mean by any holes? Well, that is a hole that you really shouldn't fall down. If you want to get there very quickly. There are a few you do want to fall down though, if you're getting the items. But as you can see there, yeah, it's not like these enemies can get onto me, because they're coming to me, I'm not going to them. Unless that sort of happens and it just walks onto the screen as you go there. That's fine though, I do want to show the enemies. There's 4 enemies, no, sorry, 5 enemies I think it is. The Cambria Dayfly, the scorpions, the things that were jumping out of the sand to you are sandworms. And you might have seen in the first area there was a plant, that's another one. And there's also a dung beetle type enemy, which also can be found around here. Well, I missed that. Scorpions tend to be a little bit more durable, but it's normal enemies. Of course, I do need to hit the button at the correct time if I'm going to get additions done. There are some really nice items around here. There really are. We want to go up here next. Not in the first section of the map mostly, but the second section a lot better. Healing Breeze, and we want to fall down this way. There's that's a sort of dead-endish area, but it's surrounded by whirlpools. Only the one on the left actually has an item here. It is, just as it normally does, Albert. Moon Serenade as well. So Healing Breeze and Moon Serenade. Down here in this particular, in the caves, there are random encounters. So you are going to find stuff down here. But it's very easy to get out. Usually when you get out, you're back at the start of that little section, which is okay. Now, I want to go left. Down. I am following a sort of path to get these items as quickly as possible. I'm not exactly against getting through this very quickly, so I want to go down and I want to go left. Because in the corner, a healing fog, which is not bad. And if we fall down here, there's the last item of this particular little section. For Healing Rain. There is one more thing which is off to the side, off to the right there. I believe that's a Healing Spring. Yeah, which can help heal your health back to full. But you honestly don't need that. There are other healing springs, better place. You don't need to fall down a whirlpool for it. Anyways, the easy way to get through this particular section is just go right, down a whole bunch, and then right again. Hopefully not getting in combat, but if you want to get in combat, you can. I will be showing the other enemies at some point, well, I want to get to the end of the area before I show them. So, one more and we should be able to go right now. Because we can't go down any further. But we just head over this way. And we take a right turn. And we're at the next sort of checkpoint. An oasis in a desert. Always nice to see. What will they know? Well, who really knows? And Meru, do you need to drink it straight out like that? Actually, you probably do. The way to take, the way to go forward. If not for everyone, for at least Rose. It all started with her becoming the black monster, doing this task to defeat the moon, to destroy the Moonchild every 108 years. She's been doing it for a long time. She doesn't exactly want to get others involved because she knows how bad it is. Problem is, you're not the only Dragoon left anymore, Rose. There's 6 others here, which can help you with that burden. We're here for you. Just like you've been here for us throughout this entire game. You were there for Dart, not even knowing he was going to become a Dragoon. You were there for Dart when he actually became a Dragoon, and you've been with us ever since. Let's return the favour a little bit. There is a new cave system here, so there is a new set of caves. I don't know why it was taking me so long to think of the word cave. But there are a number of items here as well. So we want to go right and then up. Right again. Head down this time and then down once more. Because in the corner down here is a weapon for Rose. We just picked up the flambeauge, didn't we? Well, have the Gladius, which instantly kills enemies with a given probability and has a pretty decent attack power. I doubt the instant death is going to go off a whole lot of times, but it's there. Anyway, we do want to go down here because this is another chest. Which I can't carry any more items. I don't really need the healing items I picked up, do I? Can I use this fog? Yeah. Oh, just a recovery ball. That's not really that good. That's a dead end. Let's try not going into the dead end, shall we? Where is the way up? Oh, is it over here? Yeah, I was literally right next to it when I fell down. And yeah, this is our next spot. We can use the oasis to heal up whenever we want to. So, honestly, this place is good for something, which I'll explain just before I leave this place. Just like I'm going to show the enemies, but we want to go up this time. So, from the second area, up, left, up, up. Because this actually is probably the second best item around here. Just use the Moon Serenade. I can't use it, can I? Oh, there you go. Oh, you wanted to land on me, Mr. Sandworm. Okay. There's the dung beetle as well. Of course it's not called a dung beetle, but it's a spiky beetle. A lot of earth enemies here, so they tend to have a lot more health to them. Ow. Yeah. Yeah, sandworms tend to have a lot of health, but not that much in the way of defense, which is odd, but if they want to go that way, they can. Anyways, now that we've got this, let's pick up this item before this thing falls on me and get the power down. This is the second to last repeatable item. There's only one more that we have to pick up, and then we'll have them all. Power down, obviously, as you can guess, the opposite of power up. It reduces enemies' physical or damage output, and actually reduces enemies' damage output and increases the damage taken by half and double, respectively. And we also want to fall down here. really that much in that particular bit, but down here there is an item which obviously I can't pick up because I have too much in the way of. Items. Yeah, sure, we'll just use another healing fog. For a Sun Rhapsody. So that's all the main enemies, all the main items of Area 2. The easiest way to get out of this place is, well, is to go up, then right. Up again. Left. Up and up once more. And we're at Oasis number 2. So there is no actual cave here. Any whirlpools that we fall in will take us back to cave entrance number 2, the one that was at the first Oasis that we had. So don't think that you're gonna just come back up here. You won't. Anyways, 2 more items for us to get. One I'm not really going to pick up because there's no point to it. It's a healing potion. Yeah, I don't need healing potions. If we go up from this screen, it is going to the exit, but we want to head over here. In the corner over here, that's the healing potion. I'm not going to pick it up, but I am going to pick up the item down here. This is really, really nice. The bandit shoes. We all know about the dancer's shoes and the dancer's ring and the bandit's ring. Yeah, the bandit shoes are exactly the same, but for the boys. 20 speed. They're not really that good on defense. Honestly, they're not. But what would you rather have? A few points less in defense, or 20 speed when 20 speed matters a whole lot more than 5 defense? Yeah, you take the speed. I will be equipping them, but not quite yet. There's no real need for the moment. Because I'm pretty much done here, and I'm not going to get into many more fights. What was I going to... Oh yeah, I do need to get into a fight with one of the plants, don't I? If I can find one. Wasn't there one over here? Yeah, there's one. So, the cactus. What were you expecting? Anyways, yeah, cactus, another earth enemy, a fair amount of hit points, a don't think these really do too much. Actually, they're probably the easiest things around here. Well, maybe except the don't know the flies, but eh. So that's all the enemies. How is Meru? You need one or two fights still. Since you're in the back row, oh, she's going to get less experience for it. But 2 fights and she's got her last edition. Well, her last level up edition. Anyways, from this one, all you need to do is go up, left, up, up, right, up, and you're out of here. I'll get to the final screen and go to the menu, but oh, let's go left first. Yeah, so it's up, left, up, right, up, something like that. Up, left, up, right, up. There you go. That's the answer from the second thing. This place, the Death Frontier, the desert, I believe this is actually one of the easiest places to level up. Well, if you have a certain item, 3 of them, actually. And that item is, if we go all the way down to the bottom, 3 of these. Maybe the other one as well. The other option, and the one that only gives that makes it successful but only does half damage and half SP gain, that's fine as well. But equipping 3 of these onto your characters and then just sitting here or standing here if you do that while you're playing games, and let the enemies come to you. The enemies come to you in this particular area. You let them come in, they attack you. You press X a few times. You don't even have to worry about additions. You just let the attack go. The addition is successful, and you fight. You get your experience at the end. You let the next one come into you, so on, so forth, continuously. It's one of the easiest places to grind. It's not the best because the experience isn't great, and it is reliant on an item that you need to buy a certain amount of. The ultimate war gods are 10,000 gold after all, and the war god Calling, I think it's the war god's Calling, is something like 5,000, so a little bit cheaper, but you get less damage out of it. So equip these, maybe the speed pieces on in the boots, and then let the enemies come into you. It's really as simple as that, honestly. If you need to heal, oh, just go back and go to one of the oases, heal up, exit that particular area, let them come to you again. Rinse and repeat until until you got as many levels as you want. It's not hard to get experience in this place. It's not efficient, as I say, because the experience here isn't exactly the best, but it's easy. This isn't a bad place to do grinding for additions as well, but it's not good, honestly. I'm actually going to be moving on to my grind spot, not very shortly actually. I'm almost there. Anyways, let's leave the Death Frontier. It's not a hard place to get through. Just getting through the areas, just make sure you don't fall down any holes. If you're wanting to get the items, that's where it gets a little bit tricky. So, where are we on the map? We're down south of Leningrad, of Melsisau, west of Tiberia. We've walked a very long way, haven't we? But we're almost there. To the city of Wingley's, Ulara. I'm going to go back into Death Frontier very quickly, get the levels for the one small level I need for Meru, and then I'll meet you here and we'll go into Ilara. Let's find out, is there anything we can do to save the world? Until then, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun. Goodbye.